Hello, 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 guys. Welcome to this live broadcast. Welcome to Workouts for Older Men Live. I am Skip LaCour. I'm so glad you're here today. Hey, when you come on, make sure that you say hello. Tell me what you're loving about Workouts for Older Men Live. Tell me what you want to see more of. Hey, I got a quick message for you here today. I work with so many men who are just like you, a little bit older, making fitness a priority, working into your busy, productive life. And the challenge, the puzzle, the game that we all are going through, figuring out the pattern, cracking the code. Guys are smart guys. I know that. It's like, why does this have to be so challenging? Why does the information seem to be so conflicting, so contradictory to each other, right? All you want to know is what to do, and you're more than willing to put in the work. It could be really frustrating. I know what that's like. I know what's that like in fitness and everything else that I had to figure out the pattern, and I continue to figure out the patterns and crack the codes in life. And there's something I always want you to remember as you're going through this journey. I'll always talk about it, the 80-20 rule. So you just understand this challenge, the game, the puzzle that you're trying to figure out. It may seem like you're going through this all alone, and you're wondering, what's wrong with me? Why aren't I getting this? And I just come from a perspective, not just going through it, but helping out so many men like you crack that code to figure it out, right? It's just training, eating, working in your lifestyle, right? So I have the perspective of talking to so many men and knowing the pitfalls, the obstacles, the challenges in mindset and the way you're understanding information. And that's what I want to share with you bit by bit every time I come to you live for Workouts for Older Men Live, every blog post, every video I produce on all of my social media platforms, so that little by little you'll be able to get that clarity, that confidence to move forward and do the work. Because I know you want to do the work. I know you have this outcome in mind. It's get muddled with all the confusion, right? The 80-20 rule, you'll hear me talk about it all the time, and it seems to show up in all areas of life. Any puzzle you're trying to crack, anything you're trying to take to the next level. And metaphorically, all right, just as an example, there's 100 things that you're trying to learn. You're understanding that you're hearing from all these different sources, so to speak, 100 things, so to speak. But you know, because you're successful in other areas of life, if fitness is your challenge, and if you're doing great with fitness, you know that in those other areas of life that you're trying to crack, it's the same thing. There's so many people talking to you, giving you advice, so much information, bits and nuggets and pieces. Which ones are the most important out of those 100 things? When you persist, when you are connected to that outcome that you want, you'll start whittling down all of those 100 things, right? It isn't going to be like when you first started. All right, you'll be able to whittle down the 100 things, so to speak, to 70, to 60, to 50, to 40, if you persist, when you persist, right? The challenge and what you need to do, apply your hard work and effort. It's a lot easier when there's only 60 things in your mind of all these different variables to try to figure out the pattern. You keep on going, you get it down to 40, down to 30, right? If you persist, then you'll know the 20 things that you need to do, so to speak. Right? That's what I'm here to do, help you little by little with all of those things, and there's probably more than 100, I don't have to tell you that, to whittle it down to the 20 things that really matter. And when you find those 20 things, you just block off all the stuff that you hear, all of the stuff that the younger guys, maybe the men who are just going through the process, the things that they're talking about, because you're already past that. You now know those things aren't important. You understand where they're coming from, but you can block that out so you just focus on those 20 things. You're certain, you're confident. And then you just get better and better and better at those 20 things. All right? Sometimes the journey gets a little bit boring. It gets a little bit boring because there's no magic formula anymore that you might have thought that could give you that instant result that instant muscle, lose that body fat. Now it's time to get to work. But there's a freedom that all that uncertainty is gone. Hey, I want to help you crack that code. I want you to sign up for my text messages. I have that number down there, 925-352-4366. Sign up, just introduce yourself, say hello, Skip. I'm here to sign up for your text message. I want, if you're like a lot of us, we've got our phones glued to our hands all throughout the day. It's part of our body, it's a part of our minds now. I want to help you crack this code when it comes to your fitness, how to work it all together little by little, and stay in contact with you, alert you when I have a video. Maybe this one, maybe you missed it. I want you to get in the habit of immersing yourself in the process, and we'll go through this journey together. I want to help you crack that code. I tell you, talk to a lot of my men. They come to me for the one-on-one coaching, not just for fitness. They see what I do and how I'm just living with this passion, and I have these systems to come to you. They see my views and the interaction and things like that, and they want to do this with fitness or other things in life. And there's a code and a pattern to crack, just like with fitness. And sometimes I kind of think about what it took me to get here in fitness, or what it took me to get here to come to you on a consistent basis. And I look back and I think, man, that is a journey. How did I get through it all? It's just, you committed to the goal. You can figure out the pattern. You can do it all by yourself if you're persistent enough, if you have the time, if you can withstand the years of the failure and the setbacks and always reframe it in your mind, or you can go through the journey with someone who has done it, who has helped a lot of men like you. It eases you of that discomfort, that uncertainty, so you can do the work. You can whittle down the 100 things, get them down to 50, to 40, get to those 20. And here's a little tip for you. When you get down to those 20, 10 of them are things that you wish you didn't have to do. And you're not going to want to do. You've been pushing them off, but now that's just narrowed down to 20. And then you start doing those things. And I'll tell you, the hard things become easy because you know the outcome. It's a journey. I don't have to tell you that. Let me help you crack the code. Get on my text, email list. Let me keep you posted. Let's go through this journey little by little. All right, I got that number down there, my WhatsApp too. All right, so we can do this all over the world. If you need some help, reach out to me. I'll send you a questionnaire. Right, for older men with busy, productive lives, if you know you don't have forever to crack this code, you understand that concept of the 80-20 rule and the 100 things that are confusing you, and you want some help whittling it down so all of your ambition and hard work can be used in the most effective and efficient manner towards those 20 things as soon as possible. That's what I'm here to do. So reach out. I've got a coaching package for you. I've got men who have been with me for years. I have men who go on a 6-month journey, 12 weeks. One phone consultation. I have a package that will fit you, your ambition, your budget. Do this with men all the time. I want to help you whittle down those 100 things if you understand that. If you have gone through that process in other areas of life, don't you look back and think, how did I ever get through that? Let me give you that help to do that. All right, guys, so that's the message. Keep on keeping on. Everything is hard before it becomes easy. It's the struggle that makes us strong. So hang in there. You can figure out this pattern. You can crack this code. Just like everything else in life, just a pattern. It's just a code. Let me help you get on my text list. Have a great day. Have an outstanding day. Have an awesome day. Think big and think bigger than getting bigger.